the essentials first, of course. At an old park here in Illinois on our trip. In that hole, got myself a little junker ring. I'm hoping there's more here. Alright, stay tuned. Alright, we're still at this park here. Paul's digging a signal over here. It's got like a repeatable 58 to 61 in here, and I think I just found a really old button. I think that's an eye in the shield, I hope. It's a concave. I think it's real. I hope it's real. An old fort used to be right over there, 1815 to the 1820s. So, man, I hope that's real. Hope it ain't like a later button. I think shank's busted, but I hope it's real. Well, as it turns out, this button, it's real. Now, the whole time I just kept saying, I don't know if it's real, I don't think it's real, is because, well, we're from Kansas, and we don't really find pewter buttons over there. But, I mean, I saw the eagle, I saw the shield, it just kind of looked like a War of 1812 era button, but then that convex back. This button, they made them, and it has a back mark of Eagle Factory. And this button was made from 1815 to 1822. Now, nearby, when I said there used to be an old fort over there, was in Illinois, where we were at this park. Nearby was a fort called Fort Edwards. And it existed from 1815 to 1824. Basically about the same time this button was there. But the park that we were at, when I was doing research on it, it said that used to be the parade grounds. It was supposedly the parade grounds for the soldier station there. I think this button kind of proves that thought, that myth, and so that's just amazing. And this relic is just, it's just amazing. I mean, I love collecting old military stuff, but I mean, this is really cool. It's probably one of my best finds ever. But 200-year-old button, I think it's cool. It's definitely a bucket lister. We're at this old house here. Paul's got himself a silver. I think it's just a Washington with the year. Get that a little brushy brush.
41. An oldie.
41. All right, that's my white whale. I found Barbers, not Washingtons. Good job, man.
Thanks, man. On to the next.
On to the
I
next.
can see the stars.
All right, yeah, we're at this old school location.
Oh my God.
In the field. Paul, it's Trime time.
Oh, baby, let's put this baby up.
Get it. Get it.
Oh,
That's a Trime.
Oh my God.
That's a Trime. Oh, dude, that's freaking beautiful. Oh man. The date side slick, Rick. We'll see if we can get you some. How do you feel?
That's amazing, man.
All right. Over there, Paul got an Indian, and right here, I got an Indian. I have no idea what the year is yet. We're hunting a very old house. So yeah. All right, we're still metal detecting this house. Got a 72, 75. It's gonna be another Indian. Ooh, it's gonna be a pretty Indian. It's gonna be a very pretty Indian, actually. All right, I'll let you know what else we find here. All right, we're still at this old house. Decided to hit the curb down in here. I think I've got another Indian. Looks like it. Yeah, it is. That is so weird. I have not found a Indian since December of 2015, and here I have 3. What does that say? 1865. That is now my oldest U.S. cent. Actually, it's my oldest U.S. coin. There's Paul. Get back to the next. It's a beautiful shape. Built this house, Paul. Food that SLQ up.
Oh, it's got a date. Oh my god.
Oh, I hope it has a date. Oh, that's a cherry. That is sexy. 4 silvers today. I have 4 this year.
Oh, it looks like she'll be a smoothie.
No, that has a date. You'll get a date off that. Well, I guess we'll let you know what the date is after this. I'm on this side of the curb strip now. I got yet another Indian type signal. And it's Indian number 4 for the day. Well, this one's in as good a condition as the other ones. That thing is pretty smooth. Looks like 1880 something, I don't know. I'll show you when I get it cleaned up. All right, time for a wrap up here. We've got all our finds laid out. Start with mine. Got this really good condition 1865 Indian head penny. Beautiful detail. My oldest U.S. coin. My oldest coin is an 1850 large cent from Canada that I found October of 2015. Got this 1881. Try and get it in that light there. It is smooth. But it is an 1881 nonetheless. Backside's alright. Yeah, I'll save that for last. That's pretty much the best find. 1883. It's also pretty good shape, actually. Really good find. I'm glad to have found Indians. Alright, this one I think is some... Oh, let's just drop it. I think is an 1890 something. I can't get a good date off of it. We're kinda... I don't know, you could see 18. That's about it, though. My best find, and probably one of the best finds of the day, this 1812. Well, this button was made from 1815 to 1822. I still can't believe that. Basically almost a 200-year-old button. That's my finds. Let's move on over to the Paul's finds. Had a pretty spectacular day, if I say so myself. I'll start with the engine. Silver's the good stuff. He got an 1888 right off the bat at this house. We didn't get it on film, just because we kind of forgot, and I left the phone in the truck. Alright, you saw that. Just a generic 41 Washington. No mint mark, just kind of there. Alright, we didn't get this on film. He found this right after the Indian. 1945 Washington. He's found 2 Washingtons. It's got an S mint mark. I have never found a Washington. I've only found a Barber, which is hilarious. Alright, and then of course that Trime. And by God, it is smooth. That side you can see stuff. It's got a little chip taken out. Slick. This is slick. You can see a star in the shade. If I get it out of the light, you can see a star. Date, impossible. Ain't gonna find it. Then he found this, which is awesome. We think it's a 1918D. Take the light off of it for a second. I thought that might help. Oh yeah, that kind of does. Get the light off of it. Yeah, you can kind of see it, but it's alright. I'd say a pretty dang good hunt myself. Alright. See you on the next adventure. Came back to this house today. Got this down that plug. Not really sure what it is. Looks like a token or something and some jewelry. I'll have to clean it up and show you what it is. Alright, still at this old house again. I'm hitting this curb strip. In this hole, we got another Indian. Oh, I think it's gonna be a pretty one. What's this say? 1889? I think so. I'll get it cleaned up. I'll show you exactly what date it is.